Trying to ride a bike in the snow just doesn't work really. You know, you can do it, but you don't have traction, you don't have any way to really steer.
That's a problem. For much of the West, snow and winter go together like slick rock and mountain bikes. In northern Utah, mountain biking pretty much ends with the first fall of snow. This change in climate cuts bikers off from an entire season of riding. For that reason, this is catching on and pulling pedalers out of the winter doldrums and placing them firmly on the trails they love so much, even when there's a foot of snow on the ground.
We've been riding this Trak snow bike system. It's kind of like a snowmobile. It's got pretty tall pedals. It runs on a track system. You use your regular mountain bike. It's not like you need a special system or setup for it. They do make a ski attachment, but you can ride it with your front wheel too.
We saw a lot of indoor trainers, and a lot of people complain about how boring those are, so this is a way to do your training outside.
Randy Gibbs works closely with the new Trak snow bike systems through his job at Mad Dog Cycles. Manufactured in British Columbia, the Trak is making its first appearance in the U.S. The hybrid bicycle snowmobile setup allows riders to explore terrain previously unavailable to them, particularly snow and sand, promising to broaden the reach of mountain bikers. Sportsmen may raise their eyebrows, but doubts of whether or not the Trak actually performs in the snow disappear after the first ride.
I was actually a little skeptical to see how well it would work, but actually riding it, I was pretty impressed. You know, you can climb on it, you can descend, it's not too heavy. You know, a day like today where there's quite a bit of fresh new snow, I didn't think we'd be able to get traction. I was actually pretty impressed with how well we could go.
When I first saw the system, I thought there'd be a lot of drag on it, but once you ride it, it's almost like a regular bike. There's not very much drag at all.
The cool thing is you can still brake with it. You brake with it just like a normal mountain bike.
Though it may look complicated, the Trak is designed to mount on any mountain bike, eliminating the need to buy a separate cycle for winter riding. It simply attaches to the existing frame.
It's real easy to put on. Just requires taking out the front wheel and mounting on the ski. And then you just swap your rear wheel out for this track system and it mounts up fairly quickly and you're good to go at that point.
Retailing about $450, the Trak isn't a huge investment for someone looking to extend their riding season. Summer sports and snow may not always mix, but now you don't have to stop pedaling when the world freezes over.
Just makes it so you can get out in the wintertime and enjoy yourself, whereas you wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Get out and do it. You know, it's not something that's very costly to do. It's not like you need a special bike to do it. If you love mountain bikes, you'll love one of these.
From the Trailhead, I'm Steve O'Neill.